Is Hydreigon the worst pseudo-legendary Pokemon or closer to the best? We're rating them all, and let's find out. In battle, it's really not a discussion. At least in Gen 5, this thing was a genuine menace. 125 special attack and at least 90 in every other stat is pretty amazing on its own. But pair that with Levitate and its awesome Dark Dragon typing, which before they let the fairies loose was even more amazing, and you have yourself a very strong Pokemon, obviously. Its move pool is also actually ridiculous, great level up moves across the board, and so many TMs that you could absolutely run this thing mixed or even physical if you want. Pretty obviously 5 stars there. However, we all know it's coming: availability. Dino and Xvilus can both actually be found as early as Victory Road in all but one region they're in, but then you have to grind those pretty awful little dragons all the way to level 64, which is past the champion of every single region, by the way, other than Alder. Still, that's pretty obviously going to get a penalty down from Dino's 1 star to 0.5 stars, which still feels generous. Thankfully though, conceptually it again crushes it. It is of course based on the Hydra-style dragon found in many different cultures, mythologies, and religions. And that terrible evolution level might at least contain a nice reference to Ghidorah's first big screen appearance. Though the tank and sock puppet stuff do feel very random, either way I think this is a safe 5 stars. Oh, but its design is going to get me yelled at. Okay, first, let me preface this with the fact that I do not dislike Hydreigon. In fact, it was battling for my favorite Unova Pokemon for a long time. But I do think that it's overrated. Again, starting with the positives, the overall color scheme is amazing. It looks really good while also doing a good job of portraying a dark or evil dragon, especially with the red eyes and black wings. And the center head looks really good and vicious and scary, and the frills or opened up hood structure from its prevos look really cool and intimidating. However, the legs look like torn off without any explanation as to why, and most obviously is the sock puppet hands for heads. I get that they're brainless now, but you could have at least given them some teeth or eyes or something. They just completely take away from the brutal terror style dragon. They're so goofy and dumb looking, but of course, to no surprise, it pulled overwhelmingly 5 stars. I would have still given it probably 4 stars, so I'll meet in the middle at 4.5, which thankfully still gives Hydreigon a respectable 3.75 stars overall, just missing out on the pseudo's top 5.